Hey guys, Lawson Owen with Proactive Dealer Solutions. I just wanted to take a quick second of your time to introduce a new product that we're launching, which is called Call Management Solutions. Let's fix and master the phones, finally, right? Telephones have always been the issue or the concern in most dealerships today. I've been in the car business over 25 years, and for 25 years we haven't done a good job handling inbound sales inquiries or just handling inbound call volume into the dealership. As a matter of fact, there have been a lot of studies out there that have indicated that almost 20% of total inbound dealership call volume is either lost, dropped, or abandoned. So think about that. 1 out of 5 calls don't end up at the intended person or department. It's kind of scary if you think about it. As a matter of fact, 10% of that total call volume are sales calls, and 40% are service calls. So 10% of sales and 40% of service calls are lost, dropped, or abandoned. That's kind of scary if you think about it. As a matter of fact, what we know about today's market, the average consumer calls 2.8 dealerships. Why is the consumer calling almost 3 dealerships? One, it's probably because the phones aren't being answered, or they're not being answered effectively, where it moves or motivates the consumer to want to visit the dealership. What we also know from all of these studies that have been going on, the average dealership has a 4-to-1 ratio. So what's that mean? 4 inbound sales calls for every 1 internet inquiry. Now I would challenge you to go back to your CRM and see if you have a 4-to-1 ratio. 4 inbound sales calls for every 1 internet inquiry. You probably don't. And that's why we as an industry and you as a dealership need to focus heavily on fixing the phones. And that's why we built Call Management Solutions. Our system will allow you to track and record every single call that's coming into the dealership. Now I know that's nothing new, but we're going to be able to silo total call volume into your dealership. So how many sales calls am I getting? How many service calls am I getting? How many F&I calls am I getting? How many parts calls am I getting? So we're going to silo all of that total call volume into the store so we can truly quantify finally how many sales, service, and opportunities we're getting throughout the organization. So we're going to track and record total call volume. As a matter of fact, we're going to evaluate inbound sales and service calls almost in real time. So what does that mean? If you have an inbound sales call where an operative doesn't ask for an appointment or doesn't get an appointment, a sales manager is going to be notified in less than 4 minutes. Right now we're averaging 3 minutes and 41 seconds. So a sales manager will be made aware in less than 4 minutes when a salesperson handles an inbound call but didn't get an appointment. That's going to give us the opportunity to salvage that opportunity by increasing management awareness and hopefully increasing management participation and engagement. So we're going to evaluate and create alerts for every sales and service call where we don't get an appointment. So what we're going to be able to do as we go through this process is to create an employee profile. We'll know over time who should be handling more inbound sales or service calls and who shouldn't be handling inbound sales and service calls. So we're going to create a profile of all of your employees. So how are we going to improve upon it? How are we going to fix and master the phones? We're going to create not only the profile, but we're going to have individual coaching alerts. So we're going to have a tailored coaching process for each employee that's handling inbound sales or service calls. We're going to teach them throughout the day how to do a better job on the next phone opportunity that they handle. And then lastly, what we do is we couple that with an online training university. So we have training modules for everybody within the dealership so that they can truly fix and master total call volume. So we strongly encourage you to call into our office, schedule a demo so you can become familiar and aware of call management solutions. Let's finally fix the phones and master the phones and give the customer the experience that they're looking for.